Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you the Tonsen Arttoys Future Trunks, or better known as the drink. This is just the box. I already took the figure out of the box because, again, I want to show you the box and how it looks like if you guys haven't seen it. So let's get started with the video. I'm going to show you the figure itself, the accessories, and some other things that you might want to do to your figure just in case you don't want to break it, okay? So let's get started. Here we have the drink out of the box, and it has plenty of accessories. On the left we have about 8 face sculpts. These are 5 for the base form. Did I say head sculpt? I'm sorry, face plates. These are the face plates that go on the base form, and then we have 3 that go on the Super Saiyan one. Then we have the hands on his pockets effect, which is right here on the bottom left. And we have this thing that I don't know the name of it that holds the sword on his back. And we have a nice wavy hairpiece for the base form as well. That's exclusive to the anime version of this figure, because we have 2. We have the anime and the manga version. The manga has, I think, better colors, to be honest. More saturated. I just like it better. But anyway, the anime is the hot item right now because, to be honest, it's out of stock everywhere. You're only gonna find it on AliExpress, but you're gonna pay double. And I don't recommend it. I just rather have you wait for a restock from Tonsen Arttoys, which they will do a restock for sure. Especially because this is a huge hit right now. And then we have the Bojack version coming in about a month. All right, then we have the sword itself, which is the best sword ever made for, I don't know, for a figure, I think. I wouldn't say that, I'm sorry. This is the best Trunks sword ever made. How about that? And it's because it has magnets. It's just the way you install it is pretty easy. It doesn't fall off like the shfiguarts version. So I'll show it to you once we get it out of the box. And then we have 5 sets of hands. One where he's doing a ki blast, or a karate chop. Then when he's holding the sword itself with the cover or the sheath. Is that what it's called? Then we have the other one where he's the other 2 where you can actually hold the sword, and then the other one for like what do you call it? It's man, I forgot about it. When he does his signature move, and the gestures with the hands. And at last we have the ones where he takes off his jacket, which is a nice addition to the figure, because again, for the shfiguarts you're not gonna get that because the jacket it's sculpted within the figure. So and before I forget, I shouldn't say last on this one, we have the effects as well for the sword. I have this piece installed. It usually goes here, but yeah, this is quite amazing. I got this whole thing for like about $70 on Omnime store and AliExpress because I bought 2 of each, and I'm quite happy with this figure. So let's get it out of the box and check out the articulation. Articulation on Trunks. The head just rotates this much and tilts this much because of the faceplates. I'm just careful, don't want to make the faceplate fall. The neck doesn't have any articulation whatsoever. I already tried it and it just doesn't move at all. For the arms, let me see if I can get closer. You get very little butterfly. This is how much you're gonna get. Very little compared to other Dragon Ball figures. And then the arms extend this much. And then there's a double bend on the elbow, which goes this far. Quite nice, huh? For the ab crunch, it goes, let me see, this far. This whole area, I don't think the chest, but the shirt, the t-shirt or the shirt, it's soft goods. So not soft goods, I'm sorry, soft plastic. And it gives you plenty. Oh, I took it apart. All right, I put it back in. Sorry, I just pushed it too hard. Again, that's for you to not push it that far. And even if you push it that far, it won't break. It just, the peg on the waist came off, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. Then for the legs, let me see if I can go back. Legs, it stands this much, and it's a double, bent on the knee. That's good. And then for the legs, or for the feet, we have toe hinge. Is that what they call? And then you have plenty of rock and rotates as well. For this one, I had to fix it with some lubrication, which I'll show you next. Out of the box, this figure was super tight on the arms, the shoulders mostly, and the legs. So how I fix it, I use silicone grease, this bad boy right here. I bought it in Lowe's. That's if you live in the US. But anything that is silicone grease won't create any issues with your plastic at all. It just helps you lubricate the joints. And what you do is you okay, let's open a little bit. Careful, I don't want to make a mess. You use a toothpick. You dab this. You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to make this work. And then you put it on the joint inside. You can see it right about there. Let me do it on this side, so it's tighter. So what I do is just dab it a little bit here, and then once I have it in there, I just do like a circular rotation. That way the lubricant or the grease goes in the joint, and ta-da, it's loose. Actually, it's looser because I already applied some of it. So just be careful, don't apply too much, just enough. And for the legs, you just have to push it back. So you see you have this hole here. You won't be able to see the insides because the lighting is just not letting me. But inside there's the leg, the peg that attaches to the waist. So once you see it, just apply some of it right inside there. You'll be able to see it. Just apply it, and then you just rotate it. First of all, just do it slowly, and then once it starts getting loose, then you do more rotations here, and it should be ready for you to use for any toy photography. That's what I do to every single figure, because I broke my shfiguarts future trunks the first time I got it, and I was so upset because the joints were so tight, and I was like, nah, it's fine, nothing's gonna happen. And the moment I tried to pose it, it broke. So always do it if you can. Again, this thing costs about $3, and it will last you almost forever. Okay. All right, now let's install the sword itself. And like I said, it's one of my favorite accessories of this figure. Oop, fell off, sorry. Again, the figure is already, in the sheath, and it has a magnet, and it has the peg, a metal peg, that way it doesn't break. And then you put this, again, I don't know what it's called, but just to hold the sword. And it's just as easy as put it around the figure, and it just attaches automatically because of magnets. The power of magnets. And it's just a smart way to do a sword accessory. And I think they did Tonsen Arttoys did a better job than the machinations on regards of holding the sword on the right place, and it doesn't fall off like the shfiguarts, because I have both, and I rather have this sword accessory than the one the shfiguarts has. So here's a quick look at it. It's quite nice, and I love it. Next, we're gonna do the what do you call it? The jacket effect. It's really easy to do. I already heat up this area here with a hair dryer, or you can just dunk it on hot water. That will soften the plastic for you. So you just do a nice like pull. So it will give you well, it will definitely make it easier for you to take it out. You go this one too. And I said easy, and I'm still struggling, even though I heat it up too. So then you put this bad boy right here. You start with either one, left one or right one. I like to start with the right one. You go, and then you push it. I feel like I should have heated up this also, but I didn't. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to do. So, and if you hear that, it's because this area, the bicep, is kind of tight too. I need to do some lubricant on that one to be able to make it happen. And then let's see if it fits all the way. That's close enough. Let me see if I can do it out of the camera. All right, we're back, and as you can see, I even removed the Super Saiyan 1 head sculpt, and I placed this one even deeper. I had to heat it up. I had to heat up the jacket. That way it will soften the plastic, and it will the joint will go in all the way. That way, it looks very badass. What do you guys think? Again, I'm probably not gonna post them like this much. I mean, at all, really, because I'd rather have him hold like his sword and stuff. But this is a nice addition if options are good, and I like the fact that Tonsen Arttoys is doing a great job adding things that probably the machinations won't do. So great accessory. Another accessory I wanted to show you is this pockets, like holding, like just putting your hands in your pocket. I already installed this one. So it's literally just unpeg or take out the fist and just put this effects inside. And then what you're gonna do is just gonna push the legs behind. That way you have this like gap, and then you have this thing has a hole, or like a gap as well. It will attach inside. That way it stays on place. And then you do the same thing in here as well. And there you have it. Just Trunks, just being a chill guy, So I did a quick post just with Trunks holding his sword, just to show you that for you to be able to put the sword in the hands, or in this holding hand, you need to take out the bottom part of the sword, and again put it back in before you even do something else, because then you might forget and you might lose it. I want to show you that, just to a quick tip, because I seen people losing that bottom part of the sword, and then they complain, and just showing you that you have to put it back into the sword. And while we're here, let me see if I can find the other effect that goes with the sword, which is this tiny little thing, and that has a gap too for the sword itself. It's right about there. You just place it, you hold the sword, and you place it right about like that, and then you have a nice looking effect or pose of Trunks using the sword like that. There you go. This is a quick pose. I mean, just not a biggie. That'll give me more time to do some posing. And while we're here too, we have the longer effect, or the bigger effect here. This is a nice like half moon effect. As I told you, it has a adapter that it's in the package. You didn't see it because I already attached it to the effect itself. And if you have a shfiguarts adapter or stand, you just attach it. It goes in. And then you have a nice looking effect of him for Trunks where he's using his sword. And then, do something like that. Again, this is a quick pose here. Just to show you how everything looks together. and it looks quite nice. For the last part of the video, we're gonna do some size comparisons, just to quick visual of how this trunk size with different other trunks of the SH Figuart line. On the left is the newest one. This is the boy from the future, and then we have the trunks from the Cell Saga, which is kind of slim now compared to the 3.0 version. And then we have the first version of the 1.0 future trunks, which is, it didn't age well. And then we have the time traveler, the future trunks from the Xenoverse video game, I believe. And just look at them. I would say that this by far is the best one, so the best looking one. Second best looking one will be this one, but only get the second release, because the first release had a lot of issues. This is the first release. Everything is loose and it falls apart really quick, so I don't even want to move it. Another size comparison will be with his father, the cop, the two androids, and Goku on his Super Saiyan form. This is a Beast DVD's version, so it kind of, I know he should be taller than Trunks, but again, scaling on these figures is really weird. So just wanted to show you guys a Beast DVD's, and all of them, the rest are SH Figuarts, and they look nice. And for the last size comparison, we'll have the first form Cell and the newest Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan from the SH Figuart line. And I put first form Cell because on the end of the Cell Saga, Trunks actually confronts him. So just letting you guys know, that's why he is here. And I just wanted to, and for Gohan, I just wanted to see the size comparisons because I never put them together in a while, so I just want to see it myself too. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Again, sorry it wasn't flashy poses on this video at all, but if you want to see flashy poses, you have the short for that. I just wanted to show you the accessories more in detail, how to handle this figure, because it has some details, you know. It's the issues with the joints being so tight, and you know, I don't want you to break your figures when you get them, because I do think that you know, some people don't add those details, that you have to, you know, be careful on how to handle them, how to lubricate them, and you know, that way you don't have to break them and you don't cry about it. And you know, I'm just ranting, just letting you know that this is a video more educational rather than you know, being a review. I feel like this trunk is awesome, better than the SH Figuarts, and yeah, I don't know how to finish it, but if you're able to get this guy, even if you get the manga, you won't be disappointed. So it's an amazing. And if you don't have any of the two, just wait for Tonsen Arttoys to release to do a restock, which I'm sure they'll do pretty soon, probably next year. So be in the lookout. I usually provide links on my communities tab, or you know, or people ask me in the comments, I do provide them as well too. So I hope you like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, or if you're gonna just throw me a like, that'd be amazing. That will help me to encourage me to do more longer videos like this, or improve on making videos like this, because I only do shorts most of the time. But again, I had to do the drink in a full-length video because it's the drink. All right, see you guys.